So finally Fontaine is coming with the Genshin 4.0 update that released yesterday, and here are all the new things with this new update. First, of course, there is the whole new exploration underwater, and as the devs said, it's like 50% of the whole map of Fontaine. So there is a lot of new places to explore, and new mechanics of the diving mechanics. And of course, fighting underwater will be a separate thing than the characters that you play with, because there will be just a set of action you will do with every character, and hopefully you can swim with any character you want to. And there is a lot of new puzzles underwater, and a lot of interactable things to interact with. And as the dead said, there won't be any place that is empty above or underwater. And if you want my opinion, I think that's way better, because oh my god, the desert was too big. The desert was too big and felt empty, especially that you need to complete the side quest to even explore the desert. You can't do anything if you didn't do the side quest. And I hope in Fontaine at the very least, and when the region release, there won't be exploration couch behind the side quest, or at least most of the exploration won't be like that. And also you won't be worrying about exploring the water, because there won't be any oxygen gauge, but there will be a stamina gauge just for sprinting, so you can swim freely in the water, but for sprinting you will have a stamina gauge. And adding to that, these cool cube water things in the sky that you can swim in the mid-air and explore them also. They are really cool. I think that's some part of Genshin inspiring from Tears of the Kingdom. And moving from exploring the ocean to exploring the land, and there will be a new mechanic exploring the land that's exclusive just for the characters from Fontaine. And these interactive things, I don't really understand 100% how they are working. It's not like elemental reactions, but it's just a new thing that's exclusive for the Fontaine characters. And also some enemies will have that property that the interaction with the Fontaine character will make a special thing. And one of the best parts for me, especially for the new players for the game, you can move to Fontaine just by completing the first Archon quest of Mondstadt. So if you complete Mondstadt, there will be a new teleportable point in Fontaine that you can go to and explore there. Maybe collect some materials if you got any 4 stars or 5-star characters from Fontaine, and that's really cool. I think Inazuma is so forgotten in this part, but also for the players that are caught up with the game and complete the Sumaru Archon quest, of course, there will be a boss that will got you there from Sumaru. And moving from exploration to the characters, and in the new update, there are 3 new characters, and the 3 brothers, Lini, Lynette, and Freminette. The first is the 5-star Lini, a pyro bow user. Of course, this is his gameplay very quickly. And the second character, and also the free character when you reach level 25, Lynette. So you can get Lynette for free if you reach level 25 adventure rank, of course. And the third character is Freminette, a Claymore user that will be also in the second banner alongside with the 2 characters, of course, from 1.1, Zhongli and Child. And these are all the banners for the update. First, there is Yelan with Lini, and of course there is Lynette in the banner, and the second banner is 3 minutes in the banner of Zhongli, of course, alongside with Child. And also with new updates, of course, there is a new story and an Archon quest, and hopefully it will be like the Sumeru one, which will be separated in 3 updates. It will be the 4.0, 4.1 and also 4.2, and I am really excited about that. I really hope that they will take their time building every part of the story to reach the finale and not making it very fast, like of course Liyue or Inazuma. And here we can see all the characters and their models in the game, the new characters. First with Nevia, of course, the Geo Claymore character, and Clorent, the Electro sword user. I don't know if they ever will give her a gun, but in the trailer she appeared using a sword, so we don't know. Everything is possible. It might be her ult or something. And the next character is Nubilate, the judge, or of course with Focalor. Of course, she's the Archon. Charlotte, we all know. These are the characters that will appear in the story, and of course they will be all playable in the journey of Fontaine. And alongside some new enemies, probably mecha enemies that in the world, there is also this new boss. There is 2 dancers, the Icewind suit, that it will be special in the arena. It will be special, and there are some of the gameplay in them. They are dancing, of course. And the second boss is this huge crab, the Emperor of Fire and Iron, that we'll also find in Fontaine. Of course, they are both a world boss. Don't want to be any weekly boss until I guess maybe 4.2, but this is also some new world boss for the material for the characters. And for the event, the first one in the main event of Fontaine, it's exclusively revolve about exploring Fontaine, taking photos of Fontaine, and exploring underwater with some different mechanics. Also, it has banners for free, and that's a huge win for every new gamer that starts playing Genshin in these months and didn't get banned. Maybe the best 4-star in the game will be free in the updates. As I said, the gameplay of this event is just exploring mostly Fontaine, exploring underwater. There is also some fighting some enemies, and especially new enemies in this rhythm game that you will be playing, and also taking some photos from some places and some enemy, some monsters or creatures in general, and collecting some of the new flowers and the specialties of Fontaine. And there is also this new fighting event. It will be with different difficulties. I don't think it will be hard. It will be just one of those that even the highest difficulty is easy, but fighting event you won't say enough, of course. And these are all the events in the new update. There is also Leyline Overflow will come to help you collect for the characters. And for the weapons, there is a lot of new weapons in this update. The first one, of course, the Lenny bow, and there is 5 new craftable weapons, and also 5 new battle pass weapons. They won't replace the previous weapons, but they will get added on them, so you will have the opportunity to choose between 10 weapons. And also there is a new farming weapon that you need to farm, I mean fish. That's another catch. You need to fish for the weapon if you have the mentality for it. And also Hoyoverse being sneaky. There is also 2 new artifacts set, but didn't share with us anything about them. And something that didn't get place in the update stream is the Hydro MC. This is just a little bit of gameplay for the Hydro MC. I hope it is good. And now talking about some quality of life thing in the updates that will be added in the game. First, the multi-layered map that we will have finally. The map will change in the place you are in, so if you are underground it will show you the places underground finally. It was really annoying to be in the ground and there is a lot of areas but you can't see anything of these. Now you finally can explore freely and more easily in the game. And this is not just for Fontaine but the entire game, so even in tomorrow that you will have that. And one new cool feature is when you are choosing your party, there will be new animation if any character join the team, like Hu Tao here. And also there is a new background for the characters in the screen for choosing the party, and there will be different background depend on the location you are in or what you customize. And finally, for everyone that is loving TCG, there will be an option to watch your friend playing, and this is will make opportunities to make some good tournaments in the game more easily. And the last thing is these new artifacts, force and the strongbox. So they will add a total of 8 new artifacts in the strongbox, and I think most of us just will focus on the emblem. And I think that's the best artifact there because it's so valuable and a lot of characters. Like I have 5 characters maybe that need a good emblem set, so have it, have fun with this, because at least now you will have a lot of other options to place some garbage artifacts and return them to at least something better. And I forgot to mention this, but it might add the artifact loadout. It doesn't say when or where they just said that they are thinking about. So I don't know why we are at this stage of the game, 3 years in the game, and still didn't get any artifact loadout when their previous game Honkai Impact has that thing for like ages, man. I don't know, is it something that hard? And that's all the new features in the new Genshin 4.0 Fontaine update. Tell me what's the most excited thing for you. For me, I think it's the new diving mechanics and the exploration, of course, of the sea, and the story, of course. It's always good to return back to the story. I hope it's also as good or even better than tomorrow. But that's it for this video. So if you like it, put a like and tell me in the comment what you are most excited for, and see you in another video.